My name is Dyer, as you know. Voice, promotion, face, and everything that you could do for a sheva album.
Is that him?
Let's see.
Oh,
About myself. I'm from Florida, South Florida. Any Floridans? No? All right. New York? Anybody from New York?
no. Yeah.
So I live in California, yeah! And I spent a lot of my time doing acting and now music career. You guys, you come out later at 6 o'clock to a masquerade. You'll see a little show with me and my girl.
And a lot more of Karen.
Thanks for the promo. Costume, crazy costume too. I like costumes.
Did you rehearse
Yeah, I see your show. It's great.
So I've been keeping myself busy. I actually did a little episode of Glee. That's going to be, there's a Super Bowl episode, and yeah, it was really fun. There's going to be a lot of fire. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. And yeah, keeping myself busy in the entertainment industry. That's a little bit about me. And Roger.
Roger.
Right back to you.
Feel shorter as it did right more. Roger Craig Smith from for RE5. Chris Medfield, voice. And gosh, I don't know. If we want to keep it RE5 centric, I guess that would be about it. Otherwise, what's that?
No tell.
Oh yeah. Which was it? Resident Evil. No. Well, yeah. There's Assassin's Creed. Ezio, and then Sonic Colors and Sonic Freeriders is Sonic the Hedgehog, which is controversial. Yeah. Please enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. And then a bunch of anime and Bleach, Naruto, Dandara from Naruto. Bleach, Kaishi, Monster, a bunch of different things. And Pizza Hut. If you guys are listening to TV and you hear Pizza Hut commercial right now, that's me.
Say yes to the dress!
Oh, say yes to the dress if you ladies like the wedding dress too. And home improvement. Yard crashers, house crashers, bad crashers. I don't know if you guys are into that stuff or not. Yeah. No more stuff. Sawing and cutting things. Yeah, that's about it. Chuck Lowen.
Hi, my name's Ken Lally. I am an actor and motion capture voice actor. I've mocapped the character of Albert Wesker. I've done voices for games like Floyd Broggles and Red Dead Redemption, several movies, Dragon's Age, a lot of characters in World of Warcraft. I've most recently, as you may play Tron fan. I mocapped Clue, Abraxas, and Gibson in that game, which is recently out. And, just closed this year. I did that. Well, that and Red Dead, Tron and Red Dead, were the only two games I did last year. It's hard to remember. Go and say today, and I'll be starring in that and start coordinating and playing choreographing. We hope to start in the spring. We were supposed to start a year ago, but the economy hasn't been too good. Anyway, I'm going around. Naruto, right? Yes. Sweet. I'm learning these character names. Any questions? Yeah, the nice lady in the back.
So, Ken, you playing Albert Wesker, how'd you like it?
It was, I had no idea anything about the character, and on the first day I walked out on set when we had the previous costumes on, and the costumes on, the guns and the long jacket, and it was funny, and the glasses. I can't remember, but like a lot of the Japanese cats were like, I just got reading the mic, I was like, what's up? You know, I'm like eating a muffin. Am I late? You know, it was just another thing. I didn't really know anything about it. You know, our friend Ruben got me on the job, and it was just a fun job, and I got to kick a lot of ass and kill a lot of people, and it was like sweet. But then once that was the day I realized that maybe there was a little more to this thing, this that character, because they gave me some preliminary stuff that I have to do. I'm always kind of not it's not the best game, but they gave me all this stuff. I didn't do the ultimately do the voice, but we performed the characters as what you see. So I had to learn about it, but other than what I learned about it, the info they gave me, I had no idea that this character was this phenomenon. And actually, what's that gaming convention in Tokyo?
The Tokyo Game Show.
TGS.
The Tokyo Game Show.
The Tokyo. Wow, clever name. At TGS, when they had this big reveal that my character was in the game, it was like a big, oh my God, Albert Wesker's, and I was like, hey. I guess that game is pretty cool. So playing him at the time, it was like just another day to get some ass, but not afterwards. It was like, wow, that's a big deal.
And then one more question for everyone. Do you love doing what you do? Do you love doing what you do?
Hell yeah!
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it almost goes without saying. Of course.
Temple of Charlie. Stop. You know, you get to read and chew the scenery. You know, you get to have a blast, but whereas in most acting in general hospitals, you say, you don't get to say awesome lines like, my lightning stab, and wow, you really get your acting yayas out.
Yeah.
I don't know if Liam was there. I think it's Liam there. I think I told the story yesterday. Sorry, but I'll answer your question in a second. But sorry, no, I'm done with Anyway, along those lines, it was an audition for some game, and the guy was like, "Wow, Ken, you're really being melodramatic. You're really chewing the scenery." They're making fun of me, and I go, "Dude, I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, dude, I'm playing an interstellar elf with axes for hands. What do you want? This isn't Desperate Housewives, guy."
This is Desperate Housewives.
It's a lot more fun doing this kind of stuff than I could.
But I was like the Nasonex bee. I think it's him. I think it actually is him. So that was basically what I did. I'm like, yeah, okay. Like we're just looking for performance more than anything. We're gonna have a dialect coach. So that's the line between keeping him for a Western audience, sort of kind of tough and appealing, and the comical, collected guy, and I guess in a true Italian speaker would hit every syllable. To a D, and they didn't want it to sound too staccato like that, so they kind of mixed a little Spanish and Italian there, here and there. But I'm glad, definitely.
Oh, one last question. What can you tell us? Can you tell us anything about what the next installment of the game is?
I have no idea. I wish I could. I mean, and this is like the truth. I have no idea. I mean, I've even tried to get it out of the director. Like, so it's going on.
No, they're fighting aliens in the next one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a combination of Resident Evil characters and Assassin's Creed characters, and yeah, it's going to be good. No, they don't tell us anything. In fact, you're lucky if you can get information out of the scripts that even when you're recording the game, they try to keep as much.
Don't get the script. Don't write a script.
Who knows? I'm gonna hug
Completely
him.
redirecting character.
Yeah,
It's so secret.
yeah. So it's like we don't get to
Oh,
get to know. Just kind of show up and dance for
Ricky, what's up, Ricky?
Wow.
Okay, I heard that they based Wesker and Resident Evil Afterlife on the Resident Evil 5 character, your wrestler. How did you feel about that? Did you see the movie? Did you have any teaching how the actors?
That's funny. I've been talking about that. It's like, I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen the trailer. It's like, yeah, he stole a lot of my moves, man. I mean, I was like, dude, me and Ken O'Hara did that on set. I was like, damn it. Yeah. That's frustrating.
Have you seen? I haven't.
Just from what I saw in the trailer, I'm like,
that was good.
You don't need to see it because you lived it.
that's right. Way in the back.
Yes.
I was just wondering because I've played almost all of the Resident Evil, including 5. If you have played it, for me it was like really difficult to get through the first couple of times before I got the hang of it. If you played it, was it like difficult, and did you get frustrated at yourself?
It's still difficult. How frustrating is that? I've always said that the whole, I don't know, my thumbs don't work well if they do real guns. The games have real guns.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm still having a difficult time. time making the game than playing the game. That's my experience.
I cussed a lot. It was frustrating at times.
You and me both.
Yeah, it's a challenging game though. That's one of the things. Like, I know a lot of people complain about the control scheme, and you know, you can't run and shoot, and can't all this. It's like, but when you think about it, it creates a much more challenging environment to, you know, in which to go through the game. So it's like, you know, I think it's a good reward at the end of it. It's a very cool game. It's you know, a ton to offer in it, but yeah, it's definitely, you know, it's not, you know, I'm not trying to bash it because I play it all the time too. But it's not Call of Duty where you just pick up and go, like, hey, what's grenade? Okay, cool, I'm crouch. Cool, I just killed that guy. Oh, I just died. Okay, cool. It's like you're off and going like right away. Whereas with this one, you kind of be like, wait, what am I doing? How did I just turn around? Like, you know, or just keep hitting the B button and hear her, you know, yell at you. And, hurry! Where's Jill? Yeah, Jill!
Over here!
Right here on the board.
What did you all think of the racial controversy that the media tried to stir up about this game?
Oh, I think I'll take this one. Oh. I think, well, what I think is when the game was first promoted, I think that's what started a lot of the controversy. They had put out a promo which only showed the Chris Redfield character at the time in Africa, kind of shooting a lot of Africans. That was misunderstood.
I don't see how.
How could they misunderstood that? And at that time, you know, production hadn't even started on the game yet, and I wasn't even hired yet. So they were still developing Sheva's character. They were still developing the whole time during production. They were still developing her look the whole time we were in motion capture. The whole time, like, they were still changing stuff. So she wasn't.
Your accent?
Well, they changed that during the course of the production because they still weren't settled on how African she was going to be or how European she was going to be. From her sound. That's what it ended up being.
Australia?
No. She's from Africa, but she did not grow up there. So that's why they were questioning if she was going to have a full-on African accent, which was what we did originally go with during the video screening, the green screen shoots. She had a full-on African accent, so it was very deep. And so then we get to doing the voice, and they're like, yeah, you know, we're going to go this way. And I had already learned the script, like, I don't know, we did it like 2 times in shooting with a very thick African accent. And then I had to change to a full British lilt. And I think there was a little mix of both, which I think makes sense.
Yeah.
But as far as the racial controversy, once people started seeing Sheva, now of course those that criticized it were thinking, well, she was just brought in because they were getting criticism. And I was like, no, the whole plan from the get-go was to have a 2-player game. So she was definitely part of the equation. It just wasn't presented yet. And I think that's what started this whole snowball effect of, oh my God, there's a white man treating black people in Africa. That's the game! And so off that went, and everybody had an opinion. And then when Sheva did show up, more opinions came out. And then there were different types of the genies all of a sudden, which also added to the criticism of it all. But, you know, nobody complained when they were shooting Spanish people in Spain. So that was my mind. Like, oh look, Spanish people in Spain. Oh wow, Spanish zombies. That all makes sense. But, you know, African zombies in Africa seem to throw people off.